Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. This video podcast is going to be centered around a few housekeeping notes as it relates to Manchester United as a whole. And also at the bitter end of the video podcast, I'm going to be doing the preview against Middlesbrough. My last video podcast was based on the allegations that was stated against the name of Mason Greenwood. Now, the video I did on Sunday, that's the most views I've ever gotten on a video since a video I did in July of 2020. The video I did in 2020 was based on Jada Pinkett Smith's entanglement with this young guy named August. And it's funny how I did that video in July, which is before August. But that video got about 455 views. And I know some of you guys don't care about the views, but it basically sends a message because the last video podcast that I did based on Mason Greenwood, it actually spoke about why guys have that mentality and why guys have mentality. Given, if you didn't watch that video podcast, I'm going to leave one of the links in one of these corners so you guys can check it out. But it came out today, at least earlier today, that more allegations has been set on his name by some other females, and also it stated that he's been bailed out. He bailed out himself, but the bail is not going to prevail you from getting criticism, bro. It's not going to remove your name from getting criticism. Your reputation is still tarnished. Persons are not going to see you in the same light they used to. Well, people start seeing you differently with fall of 2020, starting with fall of 2019 when you were bouncing in some guy's lap. But that took a steady turn on the morning of Sunday. So persons are definitely not going to see you in the same light, although you have bailed yourself. But yeah, man, you're still up for criticism, man, because you ain't supposed to be doing that to a woman. And this is not coming from the justification that, oh, you're not supposed to be doing those to women. Women are harmless creatures. You should not be doing that to women. Now, I don't care about that niche of guys. I'm saying it because it makes you weak. It makes you weak. Man, fuck. Who told me to go on Instagram? I saw this post by Marcus Rashford, his girlfriend. Dude, if there was ever a post that had the undertones of shots fired, that would be that would be the basic connotations of Rashford's post, because my man was posting with this girl and just showing the world what a girl she is. And curiosity got the best of me and I read those comments. And I was like, okay, I'm not the only person that thinks like this. Person saying, okay, I think this guy is shooting fires. He's a shooter because he's a striker, Marcus Rashford. But I think he's shooting at the wrong goal here. I think the goal he should be shooting at, is showing the world that he has a good girlfriend. But I don't think that's the main motive for posting his girlfriend. He's shooting. Well, of course, he shot his shot with his girlfriend, but he's shooting at Mason Greenwood's claim. Dude, the timing wasn't right, bro. And I think Marcus Rashford, you know that. You know the timing wasn't. You know what he did, bro. Marcus Rashford, bless his soul, man. You've been looking out for children off the streets, but don't be rubbing salt in the wounds when it hurts to Mason Greenwood, man. Stop that, man. It's Mason Rashford, you're a sinful soul. God bless your soul. But in relation to I've been talking about Manchester United, but in terms of the Manchester United news, given that the Premier League is now the Premier League transfer window is closed now, Manchester United is about to take off, what I would call take off, start the race in finishing the second half of the season. We didn't make any signings, no loan signings to Manchester United. Well, we made loans, players loaned from Manchester United to other clubs like Danny Van de Beek at Everton. Armedialo at Rangers. Matter of fact, I think he scored on his debut, isn't me? So this guy he has a knack for scoring debut goals because he did the same with Manchester United. So with what we have right now, let me get into other. I know, like I told you guys, I'm a very curious cat, so just expect that I'll be going into the troops of other campers. Arsenal's captain Aubameyang, hold on, Aubameyang, um, has left for Barcelona. Now that is not something I expected, considering not only the age but this stage of the transfer. Like nobody expected Aubameyang to go to Barcelona. Motherfuck, I'll say this. Nobody expected Adama Traore to go to Barcelona. Like Barcelona right now is not the Barcelona of 2011, 2008, or 2009. No man, this is a past the time prime Barcelona, man. You have Traore. I don't know what Xavi is trying to do, bro. I think he's trying to get the whole, band together, but I, it's quite an ask for Xavi. But we'll see what happened. But the fact that Aubameyang left Arsenal for Barcelona, it proves a point that some clubs don't know how to treat their captains, man. And Aubameyang was not in the period of form, where he's supposed to be playing. Like Arteta, bro. Arteta dropped him when he started to play poorly. I don't think they should have sold him like that. This was their best player for the past 3 to 4 years. And just given a few games, if not a few months of poor form, that shouldn't inform you, the manager, to just sell him off and take him off your books like that. But I'm not the manager, so what am I to say? But I'm giving you a say so that persons think the transfer was petty because they thought there was some beef between Arteta and Aubameyang, is me, and that could be the case. But I mean, ties are cut loose, man. So that's just it. That's just it is what it is. Yes, Lampard went to Everton. No, and not only Lampard, Dele Alli went to Everton. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting Dele Alli to. No, everybody knew that he was going to leave Spurs eventually, but not so quickly, and definitely not to Everton. It's like Everton is like a ATM machine that persons fall on in the Premier League. Like for example, top clubs, if their players aren't working out, they go to Everton. Theo Walcott went to Everton. Wells went to Everton. That Nigerian youth from Arsenal, Iwobi, Dele Alli. So we'll see what works at Everton, man. Everton has been poor this season. They have quality players. They've lost a quality playmaker in the name of James Rodriguez. Yeah, James Rodriguez. So yeah, they're looking to rejuvenate their season, man. So they want to finish in the top spot. Let's move on to Manchester United. This video is not going to promises to be not a long video podcast. I just want to get into a few. Yes, so it says here Mace Greenwood bail himself out. Interesting. Okay, let me speak on something else before I go into the preview for Manchester United's FA Cup fixture against Middlesbrough. Ralf Rangnick, it's apparently made clear that Ralf Rangnick has learned from his mistakes. I know this man is dark. Actually, I'm going to turn on the light. I don't like turning on the light, but outside is it's actually snowing outside. Yes, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so now you guys have a better view of my beautiful face. Okay, back to what I was saying. Like I was saying, bro, Ralf Rangnick has learned from his mistakes. I know this is quite a advertisement, but I have to say this, man. My face looks chubby. PSG drop out out of the Copa, the France. I don't remember what their domestic cup title is named, but they dropped out of it on penalties. Now, of course, it wasn't the strongest PSG squad, but it was strong enough to knock out. I think it was Nice they were playing against, and the Nice knocked them out. So, yeah, I mean, PSG, the best side. You know, they have the best players at the same time. Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. Ooh, I can't wait. We're going to win the quadruple. Not so. Anyway, I was saying that Ralf Ragnick, it's apparently made clear that Ralf Ragnick has learned from his mistakes. He's not making the same no, I mean, I wouldn't say mistakes, but you know, he's trying to come with his philosophy in a new league. He's not sure, he hasn't managed that I'm not aware of. I'm not sure if he's ever managed in the Premier League, but it's safe to say that he has not. Isn't me? So he's going to bring his philosophy. He's going to bring what he thinks is effective and efficient for the Manchester United squad to do well this season, at least for the next 6 months or 4 months. No, it's February. So he's changed the system. He's now playing with a 4-3-3, and it's evidently clear that Bruno Fernandes in that system, not only Bruno Fernandes, but there's a few other players that benefit from that system. Oh, did I mention that Martial? I know this is news that you guys heard about already, but Martial has left to Sevilla. New news. I've seen him. I've seen a few photos. Hey, let me say this. I followed Sevilla because I wanted to keep up with the progress of Martial in La Liga. You see me? And some person in the comment section saying, you know, this guy, we need to buy this guy in the summer if he does well for us. Let us not send him back to Manchester United. So for some of you Manchester United that doesn't, I'm not saying I'm Martial FC, but for some of you guys that think that Martial should be cut ties permanent from Manchester United, you have a gem that you're about to lose, depending on how his season unfolds in Seville. Now, like I was saying with Ralf Rangnick, now his MO right now is to play a 4-3-3. The benefits is that it's more fluid, the midfield is more dynamic. You have the steady six that's going to stay back and protect this and screen the back four. You have one box to box that can go back either way. He has the license to attack, but not so much as the number 10, that's Bruno Fernandes. So there is balance and moderation in the midfield, which is what we want. We don't want to have the same flavor in every position. And in the front three, that is, you know, very fluid and intricate based on pace. You know, have Rashford. I was about to say Mason Greenwood. I might not say that for a while. I was about to say Marcel, but he went to Seville. Yeah, Jesse Lingard, you know, Cavani, always on 4, CR7. So this formation can be beneficial and not detrimental to Manchester United's success this season. Now, given that we're in the FA Cup, we dropped out of the Carabao Cup. The league is out of our sights right now, and we're in the Champions League and the FA Cup right now. Now, Bruno Fernandes, I'm not sure how credible the source is, but it's stated that Bruno Fernandes said, "Man, I don't care what these Manchester United fans or whoever thinks that we're not going to the Champions League. We are in the Champions League. We have we have the chance to win the Champions League. So we are going to win the Champions League if we can. But we believe that we can win the Champions League." That's a bit naive, I would say, but if you, I know that he's trying to portray himself with a captain winner's mentality, so he doesn't want to show any weakness as a captain. So I'm pretty sure I understand the vibe and spirit in how he said that. But come on, bro, we're like in 7th or 8th place. I know there are clubs that finish 6th place and win the Champions League, but not with Manchester United, man. Chelsea finished both 6th and won the Champions League in 2012 or 5th. I'm pretty sure Liverpool finished 4th or 5th and they still won the Champions League in 05 or 06. So I'm not saying it's something to rule out, but at the same time, Do we have the mentality to do that? Look at who are our captain. Who is our man? That's poor English. Look at who is our captain, our main captain. If Harry Maguire is our captain for the rest of the season, which he will be, I don't see no way how we're going to win the Champions League. Now, of course, I think we have the chance to win the FA Cup because Harry Maguire isn't going to be starting the FA Cup because we have other choices for that. But the Champions League, we haven't won the Champions League since 2008. This means basically before Barack Obama came into presidency. So that's quite a while now. We have the chance, we have the players, but the question is centered around mentality. Is our mentality strong? Do we know what to do in situations when we're down? Yes, we're Manchester United. We have come from 3-0 down and win the game. Yes, in the Champions League, we have done that in the group stages. Group stages. We're going to play Atletico Madrid in a few weeks. But no, Barcelona is in the EuroLeague. We have there's PSG and Bayern and other clubs in the Champions League to deal with and tackle with. So I don't see how Bruno Fernandes can be saying that. Now I know I'm going on a tangent, but what I'm saying is this as relates to the tactics, the refined tactics of Ralf Rangnick as manager. We can win silverware, but we have to know what league to prioritize. Right now, we have to at least get top 4 spot. There is no way with the squad that we have we should be settling or being content with 5th spot, 6th spot, 7th spot. This is not Arsenal. You see me? So we have to do better than that. We have to do better than that. So if we're trying to get top 4 spot, and while at the same time trying to win the Champions League or the FA Cup, do we have the squad to do that? We loaned out Ahmad we loaned out not Rashford. We loaned out Marcel, we loaned out Danny van de Beek. Who else we loaned out? I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone else. You see me? So our squad is a bit slim, but we don't have the bodies or the muscle to be prioritizing 2 or 3 leagues at the same time. You see me? So we have to pick and choose, man. In the FA Cup, yes, I believe we can win the FA Cup either way. If you set our head straight, yeah, I believe we can win the FA Cup if we set our head straight. But right now, I'm concentrating on the football, bro, because right now the football has improved since the changes that were made in the second half against Brentford away. You know, before my man got salty after full time. So we have the players to improve. We have players that can bring us to top 4, but I'm very weary and worried about the amount of gas in our gas tank, meaning are players going to start getting weary and tired after a few good games? You see me? Are they going to have that strong will to continue that? Because again, bro, like I said, we're still in the Champions League, and February is going to be a busy month. I saw some of the fixtures we have this month, and doesn't look like fixtures that that has a steady pace of space behind it. You see me? So we have to know our priorities and what to deal with. So with Ralf Rangnick, if you were to ask me if we won the Champions League, not the Champions League, if they won the FA Cup and we got top 4 spot at the same time with winning the FA Cup and we dropped out the quarter final, not on penalties, would you, if you were to ask me, with all that considered, would you appoint Ralf Rangnick as a permanent manager? No, man. No. I don't want my man to ruin what he has already done at Man City. This is the thing, and this is not only with football but with people. This is why persons run out of luck when they're gambling. If you're having a good session of gambling, is me get a lot of money. You know that you're supposed to stop now because you're on cloud 9 right now. But it's like the best side, the other side of it is saying, man, just work that luck, man. Get some more money. Get some more money. Yeah, you did well. Get some more money, and you fall for that bait, and you end up losing the money that you gained initially. What I'm saying is this, man. If Manchester United appoint Ralf Rangnick based on what he's done for the months that he's going to be doing as manager for Manchester United, we cannot go on that pretense. That is what put Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in a position of being a manager in the first place. Manchester United was sold on the story that he Ole actually knows what he's doing. He actually knows what he's doing, and he did know what he was doing for the most part. He didn't know what he was doing for the most part. So it's basically just cut ties when you're a good man. Why think so? Alex Ferguson went out on a high. Yes, well, he's getting old. He just no. That's not all. That's not all. One of the reasons why Sir Alex Ferguson retired in 2013 after winning the Premier League is because he knew that Man City was a beast that was awakened. He knew that Man City, if he stayed as manager of Manchester United, and this is no disrespect to Sir Alex Ferguson, but if he knew at the age that he is right now, at the time I would say, because he's about 78 right now, so at the time he was about 71 thereabout. He knew that Man City would dismantle Manchester United and be the top dog in the Premier League that they already are right now. So he didn't want to ruin his reputation like that. He said, okay, I'm going to win the Premier League. Yes, it's not the best Manchester United squad. It's not the best Manchester United season. But this is going to give me a reason to cop out and retire. That's one of the reasons why he retired. That's one of the reasons why he retired. So it's best for some persons to leave out on a high than to let that high fool them into going on and proceeding on until they mess up. Yeah. So I would not permanently appoint Ralf Rangnick. I think we still need a steady manager in the summer that can lead us forward. Yeah, man. I ain't no, man. No. You got 6 months. That was the contract. Isn't me? We made contact with you and your agent because we had the thought that you can do an excellent job with the squad. So yeah, man, you're gonna serve your 4 to 6 months and just man, do away, man. Nah. And plus, some of us just didn't want to anyway. Just keeping it real, we do. Yeah, some person didn't want to anyway, man. So it's just basic cut ties, man. So with the with FA Cup match, what's this saying right here, so? Manchester United to ditch. Hold on. Manchester United to ditch Black Sox in the FA Cup for important. Oh, I think I know the reason why, and most Manchester United fans know the reason why that is. Is because on the 4th of February, not because it's Black History Month, but on the 4th of February, I might do a video now, I'm not sure, on Friday, but it's based on the fact that Manchester United, well, and advertisements, not only that we're going to play at Old Trafford, but it's to commemorate the loss of players that lost their life in the in the Bayern crash all those years ago. So what I'm reading right now is to commemorate and celebrate the loss of lives for those that died in the tragic accident all those years ago. You see me? So I can deal with that. You know. Oh, so it says here that United will wear white socks instead of the black which they are accustomed to wearing to help potential viewers who are colorblind. I'll just move on, bro, because I don't know. It seems as though the colors of socks are fooling people these days. But what I'm saying again, I don't want this video to be long. I just wanted to say this. Seeing that, Manchester United football. Mason Greenwood has been removed from FIFA 12. Not FIFA 12, FIFA 22. I'm a decade short. Yeah, man. My man has been removed from FIFA 22. So for most of you Mason Greenwood lovers out there, so man, you guys ain't gonna love that. But bringing this full circles to Ralf Rangnick. He has been improving Manchester United for the past. I would say this. He has improved the mentality somewhat, much to the chagrin of some players not liking it, because some players are not used to heat. There's a saying that says, pressure burst pipe, or burst pipe for you guys that know the slang. So when Ralf Rangnick came in with his traditional old head mindset, my man has upset some players into that squad. And some of them are not feeling that. Some of them, I ain't going to call no names. Some of you guys know the names already, but some persons are not feeling that. You see me? So they're up in arms, they're heated about him, and they're pressed about it. That a manager can actually criticize, but put a lit of fire under the butt of certain players to do better. And certain players don't like that. You see me? So that's what I like, the traditional, that 1970, that oldness that we have missed since the prime days of Sir Alex Ferguson. Now it has been restored. Now with Jose Mourinho always had that to him, but there needed to be a balance. There needed to be a balance because my man was going haywire to the point where he fell out with Pogba. Marcel didn't want to play for him no more. Rashford looked like a lost soul especially in his last season. So yeah, man. So there has to be a balance. So when he came in, he wanted to understand the mindset of certain players when he came into the squad. Now, of course, on the football pitch, with the erected penis formation, persons like especially myself is not feeling that. But in terms of what he's saying, confronting certain players, what he's saying in the press, we haven't seen that for a while, and I approve of that because we needed that awakening call. So right now, without getting in further, Manchester United will be playing against Middlesbrough at home at Old Trafford on Friday. I'm expecting Manchester United to beat this game, to beat the opposition comfortably. In terms of, in terms of who's going to be starting for me, I don't watch Middlesbrough, like none at all. I didn't even know Middlesbrough had access to the FA Cup like that, isn't me? But Middlesbrough will be playing against Manchester United at Old Trafford. This is my starting 11. Of course, if you've been watching up until this point, like and subscribe to the channel and leave your comments down below on who you think will be starting, and give your score prediction as well. I appreciate that very much. My starting goalkeeper, and of course, he's been crying about a start from the start basically, because ever since, yeah, man. So he wants a game right now. So I'm going to start Dean Henderson, not Tom Heaton in goal. I'm going to start Dean Henderson. He's been crying out for a start. This is a tricky one, because given the form of Dalot, it's like I I know certain players that are on the fringes needs to be given game time, but sometimes, bro, you're just very weary and critical of and skeptical of certain players that that they might do a mistake and they might mess up. Man, Chico is telling me to start Wan-Bissaka because he hasn't been getting much game time, but the things tell me Wan-Bissaka go mess up. So I'm going to actually follow my own sword and say I'm gonna start Wan-Bissaka right back. This is what it is, but I'm going to go with Wan-Bissaka right back. At centre back, Phil Jones with Eric Bay got knocked out with Ivory Coast in Africans of Cup of Nations, but it would be interesting to see him get a game. My man missed a penalty. He thought he was Ronaldinho in 2005 and took a no look penalty. You're a defender, man. You're a centre half that has not been given much game time. So the thought of you doing that in a crucial penalty to see your own side go to the next round is quite staggering, man. But Wan-Bissaka right back, Phil Jones at left back, at centre back. Varane might start. No, Lindelof. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lindelof and Phil Jones. Not the best centre back pairing, but players need to get game time, right? So, and I'm gonna start left back. At left back, Luke Shaw. In midfield, I'm looking to start Matic along with Fred has been in form, but I believe Scott McTominay is gonna cement his position in that starting level with Matic as the number 10. I'm looking to start Jesse Lingard as the number 10. The front three, CR7 hasn't been in the best of form, as if that's new on the block. I must start Greenwood. I'm going to start Cavani up top with Elanga as a left winger and Rashford on the right. So going down the list of my starting level, and of course leave your starting level down below. Dean Koons, I call him Dean Koons. Dean Koons with Wan-Bissaka, that persons delusionally called Spider-Man. Phil Jones, that has been a meme for a decade. Victor Lindelof, who's found form. Luke Shaw, who has been on the fringes ever since the appointment of Ralf Rangnick. Grandpa Matic as the number 6 to hold the midfield, to give experience in that midfield, to protect it and to calm the midfield. Scott McTominay, persons have been giving him, I'm not going to say critical names, especially in a derogatory way. I didn't say that properly, but starting with Scott McTominay, Jesse Lingard, he always loves an FA Cup. He always loves an FA Cup goal, doesn't he? Elanga on the left, Rashford on the right, and Cavani up top. So that's my, of course, I don't believe fully that will be the starting level, but that's my starting level. Not on Ralf Rangnick, but that's my starting level. Leave your starting events down below, and I'll show it to you guys in the... do you think I might be doing a video on Friday? No, I don't think so. So no match reaction, but until then, and I'll show it to you guys later. Peace.